What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video, I'm going to give you 3 Waves bundles that I feel everyone should own. The pricing that you're going to see on these bundles right now are Waves Black Friday sales, and right now Waves is currently running a spend $50, you get 1 free plugin, spend $60, you get 2 free plugins, and if you spend $100, you get 4 free plugins. But as we know, Waves pricing changes often. And speaking of Black Friday, don't forget you can save 10% on all of your Waves purchases with the link that I have in the description. And as of right now, there's still time to sign up for Waves' free plugin that they're releasing tomorrow on Black Friday, depending on when you're watching this. And I'll have a link in the description for that as well. All right, so let's get into these bundles. I'm going to go over them, and then we'll jump into Studio One, and I'll let you hear what they can do. So the first one is going to be the Musicians 2 bundle. Not the Musicians 1, but the Musicians 2 bundle is going to come with REQ, RComp, RVox, RX, Doubler, and Super Tap Delay. This was the first Waves bundle that I ever owned, and I still use these plugins today, especially the Renaissance series. The second bundle is going to be the H series. That's going to give you HComp, HEQ, and HReverb. Again, plugins that I still use all the time, even though I've had them for a while. And the last bundle is going to be the CLA Classic compressors. This is going to get your classic LA2A, LA3A, and 1176. All right, so let's get into Studio One and let's hear what these plugins can do. All right, so we're going to start with the Musicians 2 bundle. And I've got them all loaded, well, most of them loaded in this Wave Studio Rack, REQ, RComp, RVox, RX, and Doubler 2. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I will show them all to you. Try to keep this video kind of short here. But this is a singer-songwriter named Me. I'll play you what we have right now without any processing.
If I wanted to, I lost my sunshine that night. All I could see were cloudy days.
All right, well, I said no processing. We do have HReverb on there. Let's take that off for a second. Okay, so Musicians 2 bundle. Let's turn these on, and we'll start with REQ. So this comes in a 4-band or 2-band, 4-band, or 6-band configuration. I normally use the 4 or 6-band. What I've got going on right now is the 4-band. And then after that, I've got RComp. Now, RComp is a very great for general compression, and it's versatile too. So here we can adjust the ratio. I've got 3:1. And interesting features we have here, we have opto mode, which is going to be slower like an opto compressor, and we have electro mode, which is going to be faster like a VCA style compressor. And then we have the option to go between warm and smooth, all just adding different characters to this compressor. RVox, a really popular vocal compressor here, very easy to use. Something I use on rap vocals or really any vocal that I need to bring to the front quickly. All we need to do is just pull down on this threshold. Everything else here is automatic. Your attack, release, and you're gonna. Oh, we've got a gate here on the side too that you can introduce as well. Renaissance X is great for guitars, bass guitars. It's kind of the instrument version of RVox. I mean, we just pull down on the threshold and you start to get compression. We do have a attack setting here all the way up to 50 milliseconds, but your release here is automatic. And then you have Doubler, which is going to come in a 2 or 4 configuration, and this is just great for doubling stuff. Not one I use a lot though, really. All right, so let's put in REQ, RComp, and take a listen to this vocal now.
If I wanted to, I lost my sunshine that night. All I could see were cloudy days.
All right, and you also get Super Tap Delay. This comes in a 2, 6, and 8 config, or 2, 4, 6, and 8 configuration, I believe. This is the 2 configuration here, so we just have left and right here we can do with the delay. And let's bring that in and take a listen to that.
On you, told me not to wait on you. I can't even move if I wanted to.
All right, so super tap delay is pretty cool. It's not the easiest delay I would say there is to use. I do like that you can adjust the panning here for those, and you can also add things like a high pass or low pass, low shelf, high shelf that you can add to those delays as well. So that's the Musicians 2 bundle. Next one we have is the classic compressors, and we've got your LA2A, 1176, and a LA3A. We'll quickly go through these. I've already got these dialed in.
On you. Told me not to wait on you. I can't even move if I wanted to.
And the CLA 76, and this of course has the Bluey and Blackie mode. We'll take a listen to both, starting with the Bluey.
On you. Told me not to wait on you. I can't even move if I wanted to.
And the Blackie.
On you. Told me not to wait on you. I can't even move if I wanted to.
I do find the Bluey to be more aggressive. You're not going to get the same gain reduction at the same settings as I have here. So if you're going to flip back and forth between them two, when you're mixing, you will need to adjust those settings. Lastly is the CLA3A, which is the solid state version of the LA2A.
On you. Told me not to wait on you. I can't even move if I wanted to.
All right, so all three of those compressors are really great on vocals. They're also good on bass as well. All right, and the last one is the H series. So I'm going to take out that EQ now, because now we have H EQ and we have H comp, and then we also have H delay and H reverb as well. All right, so let's start with H reverb. So I got, there we go. Here's H reverb, and we'll start with that on. Let's go back here, turn this on, and okay, so we have H EQ, which is, this EQ I use a lot for bus processing. You can select different EQ types or curves here. We also have mid-side processing with this, and you can also solo each band. And if we turn on the analog here, we can also adjust the total harmonic distortion level as well. All right, so this is it with H EQ, H comp. Which interesting thing about H comp is that you can, if we select host, it's going to set your release to the tempo of the session. We also have 4 different analog modeling styles we can use here. You can kind of think of this as 4 different colors. And we also have an output limiter that we can engage as well. All right, let's take a listen to this now.
On you. Told me not to wait on you. I can't even move if I wanted to. If I wanted to.
All right, and let's bring in H delay.
On you. Told me not to wait on you. I can't even move if I wanted to.
And with H delay, I'm going to show you, we've got the same 4 analog modeling styles as H comp. But with this one, I'm going to show you just the difference between this lo-fi with it on or off. Let's see. Let's go maybe here. All right, so this is without lo-fi.
If I wanted to.
And now with lo-fi.
If I wanted to.
All right, so H delay is one of those delays that I use all the time. Again, another one I've had for a long time that I use all the time, especially on vocals, especially things like rap vocals, pop vocals. Really love H delay. All right, so there's a look at 3 Waves bundles I feel everyone should own. Definitely comment, let me know if you're using any of these bundles. Let me know if you're looking at picking up anything on this Black Friday sale that Waves has going on. And don't forget, you can save 10% on all of your Waves purchases with the link I have in the description. And also don't forget to sign up for Waves free plugin that they'll be releasing on Black Friday. Link for that will be in the description as well. All right, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to continue to see content from me, then you know what to do. All right, I'll catch y'all next time.